So I picked the absolute value equation to do. So I just wrote a table of values here, -2, and basically these two lines here basically mean you take the positive number of the negative number that's inside. So -2 to -1 1 0 0 1 and so on and so forth. This basically means y, as all of you should know. So if I plot the graphs from this 0 0 down, it'll be 1 1, right? And then it'll be 2 2. And then if I did the same thing on the other side, and I did 0 0, sorry. If I did the same thing on the other side, it'd be -1 1 and -2 2. So if you just drew that as a line, it'd be, it's what you'd have with my inaccurate drawing. That's roughly what you would have if you had this on a proper graph paper and actual lines. That's what you'd have. So in this one here, this basically, I'm gonna write the other half of the basically the transformation of this. So this, it has a vertical stretch of 4. So I take all my y points and I multiply that by 4. So 1 and 4, 1 and 4. Oh, sorry, 1 and 4. And 2 and 8. So I'll roughly put it around here because I don't have an 8. Right? And then 0 and 0. And then 1 and 4. Just basically the same thing on the other side. 2 and 8. So I'll put it around here. Right? So that's the points I'd have if I was finished with the equation. That's what I'd have. So then this negative here states that that it'll reflect on the y values. So that's basically what that means. So it doesn't really change. But then if I wanted to have something else, I'd have to factor out the negative. So this would then become bracket x minus 2. So that's what that eventually becomes. So then that negative still states that it'll reflect on the y, so it doesn't change the points. So now that we have all the points, I'd move it over by 2 because, like Mr. Strauss says, this is a bizarre world. So you move it over, you move it to the opposite, so to the right by 2. So I move all my points over by 2, so this would become 1 1. So this point would be here, and this point would be here, right? So that would be that. And then after that, I move it up 3. So I just basically move my numbers up 3. So the graph will get like out of place, but this is what it eventually look like. So if I moved it up 3, it'll be, let's go from 0. It'll be, so the 0 point would be here, right? This is where the 0 point would be. And then if I moved it up 3, so I'd go from 4 up 3, 1, 2, 3, right? This would be there. Then the opposite would be on the 3 note, and up 3, and then the rest of everything. And then you basically just move the other points up. So let me erase these other points. And the final equation, how it would look like, would be like this. And basically it'll go here, up, right? With the other points that are there. So like you move 8 up 3, which would be 11. So you graph it on the 11 side and over 2, right? So this is what my final equation would be like. This is what it would be like by transforming it to this equation. And that's how to do the absolute value method.